Good morning and good evening, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So, today is the final demo for the data analytics using Power BI. First and second demos are uploaded in my Go Online Trainings YouTube channel. I strongly recommend to subscribe my channel, and you can watch all the videos, all the success stories as well, and lot of interview questions also I'm going to be posting over there. So go to YouTube and subscribe Bhaskar Jogi, or you can search for Go Online Trainings YouTube channel. So you can go find out all the demo recorded videos, or you can also ping me on my number so that you will be able to get the recording, the classes. So this is my direct number, 9919919452. People who are new, you have to give me your name and your email ID, and WhatsApp message. You need to send it to me so that I will be able to send all the recorded videos to you. Right? So today is the final demo. So demo number three we're going to be discussing today, and demo number one and demo number two, I have discussed many points. Today is the final demo. So, as I told you, we are not going to be only teaching the courses, we are going to be building the skills. Okay. So, I'm having almost 25 years of experience in the IT industry. Getting this kind of a guru is important in this condition, because many layoffs are going on, the recession is going on. Until and unless if you don't have the proper skills, getting into IT industry will be very, very difficult. Many people, what they do, they'll simply learning some basic courses. They will not be able to get into IT if that is the case. Learning skills cannot be happen within 1 or 2 months. So data analytics needs only 3 months, but I'm going to be telling you 6 months of time we need to have. Daily 2 hours practice is needed if you wanted to complete this course. Am I clear? So these are the people from the complete non-IT background. This guy from a bank manager to senior data engineer, right? So software analyst has become now with a very big package, and it took almost 6 to 8 months of time for him to crack the job, right? So many people from our institution are able to crack not only one offer letter, three offer letters, not very basic, salaries. People have cracked 4 lakhs to 15 lakhs, 8 lakhs to 23 lakhs. Lot of offer letters also have shown in yesterday's class. We have fixed timing and flexible timing. If you don't have the time, you can opt for the videos anytime you can watch, and you will be able to ask me if you have any questions. This is my direct number. For career counseling, you can call me on this number, or for the doubts clarifications also, you will be able to call me on this number anytime. And I am free morning 11 o'clock onwards, 11 a.m. to till 5 p.m. I'm available Monday to Saturday, right? So you will be able to call me on this number, or you can also mail me if you have any concerns or the questions. Complete support will be given before the offer, or after the getting offer also. Complete support will be given by me. So data analytics program, I'm only taking all the modules. Clear? So here we're going to be talking about lot many success stories. You will be able to see BCom students, BSc, botany, zoology, M-Pharmacy background, 20, 30, 40 years old guys are able to crack with the 20, 30 lakhs of salary packages. Minimum 3 to 4 years of experience when you showcase, you can crack this kind of a salary packages, right? So always I believe in invest in skills, not in the courses. Course means the important topics you will be able to learn, but with that you cannot sustain in the company. That is what we have discussed already. But today, as part of data analytics, what is that we're going to be covering? We're going to be learning totally 5 modules only. If you learn a Power BI, that is not sufficient. You have to learn SQL, SSIS, and data warehousing. SSIS, I have given you brief introduction about all these things yesterday, right? What are the top trending skills in 2025 means? The first one is big data engineering, IoT, AI and ML. Fourth one is data analytics. The fifth one is cyber security. Then you have other five top skills are available in the IT industry today, right? You can easily get into data analytics or business intelligence, which is no coding, low coding, suitable for housewives, non-technical people, or people who wanted to jump from Java to data analytics, or SQL DBAs, networking people, or sales managers, operations manager, or housewives, business people who wanted to stop their business and get into IT. They can easily get into data analytics. Within 6 months, they will be able to get much more opportunities, right? So 3 months, the course gets over. Remaining 4, 5, 6, we are going to be doing a lot of assignments and the project work, and same projects we are going to be keeping in our CVs as well. And I'm going to be helping you to prepare the CV at the end of the course as well. Am I clear? So I have given you the complete history about the IT industry, when it is started, when the computer is invented, what are the languages, everything I spoken about yesterday. And I also spoken about, what is the size of the data and where IT industry is going to be storing the data. If you have small amount of data, IT industry is going to be storing small amount of data in Excel sheets. And if it is a GBs of data, IT industry is going to be storing your data in SQL called as RDBMS. When the data size is terabytes, I told you you need to use data warehousing systems. When the data size is in petabyte, is zettabyte, then IT industry is going to be using Apache Hadoop or Apache Spark, right? So without data, we cannot talk about data analytics or data engineering or AI and ML. So as we know, small data, if the company is having small data, think about go online trainings. As I told you, every day we are going to be getting 10, 20 inquiries. 1 month inquiries will be 1,000 inquiries. All the data we are going to be storing in Excel sheets, right? But think about Amazon company, it is a medium level data. So every month Amazon company is going to be receiving, let us say, millions or lakhs of data. So where is the data? It can go into SQL, or it is called as database management system. It is also called as relational database management systems. Clear? So when you have a GBs of data, but the every month you're getting 500 GB, 500 GB, like that, 12 months data, it will become 500 GB into 12 months, it will become 6,000 GB is equivalent to terabytes of data. So slowly, if you have terabytes of data, IT industry is going to be storing that data into data warehousing systems. And here I'm going to be talking about large data. Large means terabytes of data. So this was a story till year 2000. So when IT industry started 1960s onwards. Okay, 1960s to year 2000. This was a story. So IT industry is going to be doing two things. I told you. One is called, it is going to be storing your data, it is going to be processing your data, it is going to be computing your data. Computing means it is going to be processing. That is what I have clearly explained in demo number 1 and demo number 2. Now, year 2000 onwards, you have internet, you have social media, you have hardware become cheaper, large amount of data started coming in. This kind of a data size is petabyte or zettabyte or yottabyte, or you can say unlimited data, yottabyte of data, or you can say there is no size, unlimited data. This kind of a data is called as a big data, right? This name is suggested by Google in year 2003. So after year 2000, everybody is, experiencing in the IT industry, like bigger companies like Microsoft, Google, Facebook, all the people were experiencing, getting a large amount of data and very speed in which it is going to be coming. So every day you're getting tons and tons of data. That kind of a data, normal systems, either your files, Excel files, your SQL, RDBMS, or your data warehousing systems cannot store, because large amount of data we're talking about. The data, where can we store? So we are going to be storing a software called Apache Hadoop, right? So big data Hadoop, people will say This is released in year 2006, right? But it has got a lot of issues. Now we have a software called Apache Spark. It is released in year 2009. So, if you don't have the data, you will not be able to do nothing, right? So, you need to capture the data somewhere. So, now we have enough of data on these machines. Now, this is what is called the big data. Now, all this data is called as a small data, right? So what is it, a small data here? So Excel data, this data is a completely small data. Now what normally we do on this data, you take this data, you take this data, you take this data, you take this data also. Now two kind of a people are going to be working. One is called AI, the second type of the people are called BI. BI is called as a business intelligence or data analytics, right? AI means artificial intelligence, right? So AI people needs data, business intelligence people needs data, but where is the data of the entire world? Entire world data is going to be stored only in these four, places. Either you can use Excel software, or or maybe any files, SQL or RDBMS data warehousing software, or Apache Hadoop or Apache Spark. Yeah, am I clear? So these are the things that we are going to be using. So when you have the data here, AI can do the predictions. What is the need for the AI? Artificial intelligence means predicting the future. Business intelligence means understanding the past. Both of them needs data, but two applications are going to be using your data differently. Artificial intelligence called as a machine learning, it is going to be doing a lot of predictions on your data. Amazon company wanted to know what will be my sales next 5 years in India. They wanted to predict. The predictions are called as data science or AI and ML. But what is data analytics? Understanding the past. What was my sales for last Dashara, last Diwali, or last five Ramadan? What is my sales in India? For last 5 years, Apple iPhone sales, I wanted to know from India. So, if you wanted to create a report on the past data, that is what is data analytics. Why data analytics is important? Because I will come to know, where the sales is more, where the sales is less. For example, Apple iPhone, Hyderabad, where the sales is more, but Bangalore people are not buying. What I do? So if I give this information to Apple company, they may give a lot of offers, a lot of advertisements, right? So that can be happening in your Bangalore city. So when you see the past trend or past data, you can take the decision. The decision will improve the business. Business intelligence means that is the one. So by using the past data, I should be able to take a decision as a brand manager or a company CEO. Apple company wanted to know what is the sales happening through Amazon, what is the sales happening through Flipkart, or what is the sales happening through retail shops, right? They wanted to know city-wise sales every month, every quarter. They wanted to analyze. So how will they analyze? They are going to be taking the data, collecting the data, storing all the data into the different machines. Depends upon the size. Clear. So after that, some people are going to be creating a lot of reports. The guy is called data analyst. Data analyst can give you how the sales of Apple latest model in last month sales. It is understanding the past is called business intelligence or the data analytics. So if you wanted to analyze, somebody has to prepare the data. Who's going to be preparing the data? Data engineer. So he will be able to get all the data, right? Flipkart will be happy, will have Apple data. Your normal showrooms will have Apple data, Apple sales data. All the data has to be collected from Amazon.com, Flipkart.com. As an Apple brand, I need to take the data, and I need to see how many products have been sold. Clear? Who's going to be doing this kind of an activity? Collecting the data from the different platforms, and depends upon the size, I need to store the data and try to you know put the data in central storage. Who's going to be organizing this? SQL, data warehousing, and Hadoop? Data engineer. So data engineer is the guy who's going to be working on collecting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data in different platforms. Clear? So what you need to know, small data means Excel or any file. Medium level data means SQL or RDBMS. Data warehousing can be this, right? So like that you will be able to understand. I wanted to give you one more example. I wanted to go to a supermarket to buy some vegetables. Minimum 2 to 3 kilometers away from my house. So how do I go? I can go by a walk. I can go by cycle, or I can go by a bike because 2 kilometers away. Okay, I'm taking a cycle and go. But I want to go 500 kilometers away to meet my friend or to meet my parents. So 500 kilometers away, I cannot go with a bike, right? I need to change the tool. The tool can be train or the bus or the car, right? When the distance is more, I'm changing the tool. When the data is less, I'm using Excel. When the data is more, I'm going to be using SQL. Okay. I wanted to go to US from India. Can I go by a train? No, 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 no. I have to use a flight. Why? Because distance is even more extra, right? When the data is size is extra, I'm going to be using data warehousing tools. Simple SQL tools will not work, right? I cannot go to Dubai using a car or the train. I need to go by a flight. But after going to US, I wanted to go to Moon or the Mars. So can I go by a flight? No, 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 no. I have to use a rocket. So when you have unlimited distance to be covered, your flight cannot go. You need to go by a rocket. Like that depends upon the distance. You are going to be using a cycle or a car or the bus or maybe a flight or maybe a rocket. The tools are going to be changing depends upon the distance. Clear? Like that data we are going to be storing in IT industry, only four things we have, only four. 2025 I'm talking about. Either you can store small data means some text file or notepad or Excel file, small data. Bigger data means SQL called as RDBMS. Some more data means data warehousing systems. Some more data means bigger amount of data. Unlimited data means you can store them in the Apache Spark or Apache Hadoop. These are the four systems or softwares IT industry has. Today, let us talk about remaining things. Clear? So, now yesterday spoken about there are different BI tools, MSBA, blah, blah, blah. MSBA means Microsoft BI, and it has three tools. That is what I told you. SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. I was talking about this is ETL tool, and this is analysis, this is reporting. Let us talk about today the final demo. Now, I wanted to take Amazon case study. I wanted to tell you that Amazon company saying, hey Bhaskar, you take my company sales data, you please analyze my data and tell me what are the insights. Tell me something about my data. That is what Amazon company is telling me because they know that Bhaskar Jogi knows data analytics. So he can take my data and he can get beautiful insights about my data. So when I go to Amazon company, when I ask, hey Amazon, give me your data, I can give you a lot of beautiful reports and dashboards. Now, first issue or the first challenge that I'm going to be facing challenges in the data. So I face a lot of challenges in Amazon. Amazon is telling me, hey Bhaskar, I don't have all the data in a single location. The first issue, I have some data in US, I have some data in India, I have some data in Japan and Dubai, because everywhere we are running the business. The first problem I'm facing, Amazon company do not have all the data in a single location. The second issue, they're telling me, Bhaskar, I don't have all the data in a single software in India. In US, we are using a Java software. In India, we are using a .NET. Japan, I was using a Python. In Dubai, I'm using Android. Okay. In some places, I also using Excel or the CSV or some CRM application. I'm going to be taking large amount of data using different countries, and I'm storing in different softwares, not only one software. You can buy a product of Amazon company product. You can go to Android mobile phone, open Android Amazon app. You can buy, or iOS app, or you can go to Amazon.in, Amazon.com, Amazon.uk. So people can use different web applications, this one, that one. End of the day, it is Amazon's data. When you buy a product or when you cancel a product, all the data is going to go to Amazon company. But Amazon company is not storing the data in a single place. So all the data is decentralized. Remember, that is the first issue. This company is single company, but data is not there in a single platform. It is a completely decentralized architecture. Not only Amazon, you think about Flipkart, Walmart, DMart, lot of applications they'll have, lot of places they're going to be storing the data. So all these are issues that you need to understand. Clear? Now, what is the third issue they're talking about, Bhaskar? We have different sizes of data. Some places we have a large amount of data, terabytes, petabyte of data. Some places medium. Some places we have a small amount of data. Now, I will be asking about what is the accuracy of the data. Sometimes the accuracy is very high, high cleaned data. Sometimes it is going to be having medium level of accuracy. Sometimes the data accuracy is a low level. What is the meaning? Low level means they have a lot of duplicated data, a lot of misspelled data, a lot of blank values, lot of wrong values, lot of data is incompletely stored. So they have a big mess in the data. Clear? So if the data itself is not so clean, what will happen? Whatever goes in is wrong comes out will be wrong, right? So if the Amazon company giving their data, but the data is having a lot of duplicates, a lot of misspelled data. If I take the data and create a lot of insights, what will happen? My insights also will be wrong. For example, you go to supermarket, buy potato. Potato is completely bad potato. But you did not do anything. You have prepared a good, potato dish. But will it be tasty? No, no, no. Because whatever you have used is bad. Automatically, whenever you prepare any food, the food also will be tasting bad. Clear? The what is the important here? It is not the data, it is more accurate data that you need to collect. That is important as a data analyst or a data engineer. Remember that point. So when you see the challenges in the data, we have many more challenges. Location is the challenge, environment is a challenge, size, accuracy, lot of other things also challenges because data is not available in the centralized place. Now, what should I do? You need to do one thing, you need to centralize the data. That is step number one. So, what you need to do, get the data from different applications, different locations. So, let me take US, maybe having Java, but it is Amazon software. India, when you open your India Amazon company website, it may be having your for example, I go to Amazon.in. As I told you, I wanted to buy one Lenovo laptop for this classes. So as I told you, what is the configuration I need? Don't buy costly laptops. I need minimum 4 GB of RAM. That is what yesterday I told you. It is going to be having minimum 16 GB. 512 hard disk is sufficient, and Windows 11 is required, right? And this kind of a laptop you can buy for your power BI. Don't buy costly laptop. That is what I told you yesterday. But whenever you buy this product, you don't know that this is maybe a .NET website, or maybe this is a Python website, or maybe this is a Java website, or maybe Angular JS. We don't know what is how the website is prepared. But whenever you buy any product, all the data is going to be stored. Clear? Guys, if you wanted to buy a laptop, This is the configuration I'm going to be giving you in the chart window. You will be able to buy this kind of a laptop. Don't buy very costly laptops because hardware is perishable after 5 years. Clear? So better AMD Ryzen is also fine. Any processor is fine. And don't buy Celeron processor. Celeron is very cheaper laptops, but I don't recommend this kind of a laptop. i3, i5, or anything i7, any generation, and you can go in for AMD Ryzen laptop also fine, but don't buy Celeron. Buy laptop 30 to 35,000 rupees cost, not beyond that. Okay, so that is the configuration. Windows 11, 4 GB, 512 GB hard disk is needed. That's it. Okay, so here I don't recommend Celeron laptops. So whenever you buy this data, it is going to be going to that server. Like that, you can go to call center. Call center may be in Dubai, but Dubai call center may store your complaints and everything in Excel. All this data belong to Amazon company, right? It is, I'm talking about Amazon company data, but still it is stored in different applications. What I need to do first, I need to decentralize the data, get the data from here, get the data from here, get the data from here. All the data I must integrate. Integrate means combine. I need to get all the data and combine the data. This is what is called ETL. We have a tool called SSIS. Clear? So as I told you yesterday, so Microsoft is giving you one tool. The tool is called as MSBI. We have many tools, but one BI tool is called MSBI. MSBI tool is released in year 2005. So here we have three tools. MSBI will have three tools. One is called SSIS. Second one is called SSAS. Third one is called SSRS. SSIS is a ETL tool. Clear? So ETL stands for extracting the data, means reading the data, transform the data, transform. Okay? Transform the data and load the data. Transformation means what? You may you may need to clean the data, or you may need to change the data and load the data. So with the help of SSIS tool, what are we going to do? We are going to be getting the data, right? And we are going to be loading, getting all the data from this application, this application, this application. All the data I'm going to be loading into one more bigger computer. This computer is called as a staging computer. Staging means temporary. Staging server. Server means a computer. So what is a staging? Staging means a temporary. Okay. So I'm getting the data from where? I'm going to be getting the data from here. Getting the data from here, getting the data from here. All the data I'm going to be dumping into this. So this is what you need to understand. All the small tables you're going to be creating. You're going to be storing the data into the staging. What you do here, you're going to be doing data cleansing work. Data cleansing means if you have a duplicate data, remove dupes data, correct misspelled data. Clear? Or you have to remove the blank values. Null data, null means a blank data that you may be removing it. Or you need to split the data, or you wanted to merge, or you would like to convert. So lot of things you are going to be doing. So these things are called transformations or data cleaning activity. Clear? I go to supermarket. I go to shop number one, buy some vegetables. I go to shop number two, buy some vegetables. I go to shop number three, buy some vegetables. All the vegetables, I'm going to be keeping them in the carry bag. What is the carry bag? A temporary storage area. That is staging area. Okay. So after that, what you do? You're going to be opening the carry bag. This is the carry bag I'm talking about. This is shop number one, shop number two, shop number two. You go to shop number one, buy some vegetables. You go to shop number two, buy some more vegetables. All of them you're going to be keeping in your staging. Staging means a temporary. So it is your carry bag. Okay, and the carry bag, what you do? You come home, open the bag. You're going to be cleaning all the vegetables, right? What you do? You remove potato from the bag, you're going to be put, washing them. If the half of potato is gone, what you do? You throw the potato. Or tomato, if the tomato is good means you can if you wash and put it in the one more cover. So like that. So people are going to be buying the vegetables and after that dumping the vegetables into carry bag. The carry bag is a temporary. Staging area is a temporary. So what you do? You come home, you clean all the vegetables. You have palak, you have spinach, you have coriander, you have tomato, potato, gobi, bindi. All of them you're going to be removing and cleaning them. Clear? So cleaning is called a transformation. Clear? For example, half of the potato is gone. What you do? You're going to cut the potato. That is a transformation. Cutting is a changing the data, changing the potato. After that, what you do? For example, you wanted to prepare a potato dish. What you do? You're going to be peeling the potato. First, peeling the potato. That is one transformation. Then cleaning the potato with the water. Third one, peeling the potato. Second transformation. Cutting the potato. Third transformation. And you put all the cut potato into a basket of salty water. That is the fourth transformation. And you're going to be adding a little more turmeric. That is one more transformation. So you got normal potato. Your potato is a transformed, now changed. Clear? Why? Because you wanted to prepare some food. For that, you cannot take potato as it is. Peeling the potato is one transformation. Cutting the potato and adding the salt and adding the turmeric, all of them are the different flavors, different transformations. What is the meaning here? So data will not be staying as it is. Data will come. You are going to be modifying the data. What is the meaning of the modifying? For example, I get some data. In data, there is a different dating type format. So sometimes your date of birth will be stored as MMDDYYY format. In some other location, maybe here, you may be in some other format, some other format, DDMMYY, YYMMDDD. I'm talking about data sales. But when you combine the data, you cannot maintain a different formats. Either you get to maintain all the data sets will be DD, YYY format or YYY DD format. So you need to maintain the standards. Clear? So whenever you get the data, what you do, you extract the data, you are going to be cleaning the data, combining all the data. Why can you can combine? Because it is one company's data. I can combine. It is my data. It is Amazon data. I can combine. I'm not going to be merging Amazon data with the State Bank of India data or hospitals data with the banking data. No. I cannot do like that. I'm only talking about one customer, one client data. So what are we going to do? We are going to get the data and clean the data. But after cleaning the data, what you do? You're going to be keeping all the cleaned vegetables into refrigerator, right? That is the final one. So you need to understand that you're going to be getting clean the vegetables here. The cleaned vegetables should go to using. We are going to be again using what is called as a ETL. SSIS I'm going to be using with the help of SSIS. It is a Microsoft ETL software. With the help of this, what I'm trying to do, all the cleaned data will be finally cleaned vegetables. Where will you keep? All the cleaned vegetables are going to be keeping into the refrigerator. Where cleaned data, I'm going to be keeping into a bigger area. The bigger area called is data warehouse. Clear? So you need to understand like this. This is what is your data warehouse. Data warehouse is your refrigerator, it is going to be a bigger hardware, right? Large hardware, as I told you. Inside that, you need to have what software? SQL. But it's a very, very big, fridge, right? When you compare with the staging your carry bag, right? Carry bag size will be very small, but refrigerator's size will be very, very bigger. So you need to understand that data warehouse is your refrigerator. Like that, every day you go and you keep on buying vegetables. Now next day also you go buy some vegetables, buy some vegetables, buy some vegetables. You get them, keep them in the staging area. You come home, clean vegetables, and the cleaned vegetables you may be dumping it here. So what will happen? Every day you may be getting a lot of vegetables. If you're not consuming, means the vegetables are here only, right? Next day, and again you're going and getting the vegetables from here, from here, from here, again cleaning, and after that all the vegetables are going to be dumping here. Right? So when you dump the data, what will happen? So second time also you go dump the data, all the data is going to come here. So every time what you need to do, you're going getting the vegetables or whatever it is, all of them you're going to be dumping into a refrigerator. Always say you have old vegetables, new vegetables, all of them are here only. Clear? So all of them are here only. So once it is gone, so this will be blank, right? You're going to be going here and nothing will be there. You have dumped it here. So I will give you one more example so that you can understand very, very easily. You don't have the water at home. Morning 6 o'clock, water tanker comes to your street. You don't have water supply. Boring is not working. What you do? You have a facility. Morning 6 o'clock, water tanker comes. What you do? You, your brother, father, mother, everybody will take a buckets and go. So what you do? You are going to be taking this bucket, and your sister is taking this bucket, and your brother is taking this bucket. So different buckets is a Java, .NET, Excel, like that. Silver bucket, plastic bucket, like any bucket, steel bucket. You go. You are going to be collecting the water. Once the water is full, what you do? You come home, you are going to be maintaining a drum or the tank. This is data warehouse. Warehouse means a drum or a bigger tank. What you do? You are going to be getting the water from here and you're going to be putting the water, and these buckets will be empty. Right? These buckets will be empty. Again, you go, you catch the water second time. So second time also bucket is full, this bucket is full, all the buckets are full. You're going to be dumping the water into the drum. So these are called according to the IT industry, whenever you're catching the data first time. So this is what is called as a OLTP systems. Clear? This is OLTP system. Wherever you're catching the fresh water, the fresh data, these are OLTP systems. And whenever you're capturing all the data and storing into the drum, so this kind of a system is called as a OLAP system. Clear? So what you need to understand, this is very, very interesting, important concept. I'm going to be talking about OLTP, means online transaction processing. So, what is the meaning of this? Transaction means what? In Telugu, it is Lavadevi. So, you have lot of transactions are happening in the market. That is online transaction processing. The next one is called online analytical processing. So transaction means whatever you do. For example, I go to supermarket, buy some vegetables, I make the amount. So sales, buying the vegetables is a transaction. For that, there is a data, right? How much you paid, how did you pay to the supermarket, like that. You go to the bank and withdraw the cash. How much you have deposited, how much you have withdrawn. All of them are the transactions. You now today you're going to be making the payment to me because from tomorrow you need to attend the classes. Means today you need to pay. You're sending the money through bank or a phone pay or a Google Pay. That is a transaction. You're going to be inquiring, go online trainings. Bhaskar sir, I wanted to enroll for Power BA batch. Do you have any new batch? Please let me know. My people will ask you, tell me your name, tell me your email ID. So they will write it somewhere. So whenever you're inquiring, you're canceling, you're buying, you're eating, whatever you do in the society or in the daily life, it is going to be capturing some data. One application is going to be there in that area. It is going to be capturing. Phone Pay is capturing your data. Banking application is capturing your data. If you go to Walmart company, it is capturing your data. If you go to Amazon company, it is capturing your data. If you go to restaurant, they're going to be giving you a bill. The system is capturing the data. So every system that you're using it today, all of them are called OLTP systems. OLTP means what? Online transaction processing systems. Whatever you're using it today, banking system, phone pay, Airtel recharge, bookmyshow.com, you book a train ticket, a flight ticket, cancel a ticket, you book a OYO room, cancel the OYO room. All of them are happening through some softwares only. Clear? So all these applications, OYO software, restaurant software, Walmart software, banking software, any software you take it, it may be Java software, .NET software, or it may be SAP software, X software, Y software, doesn't matter. It is going to be called as a OLTP software. OLTP means online transaction system. It is going to be capturing fresh data. Remember that. If you go to a bank today, you are going to be withdrawing the cash. It is a fresh transaction, right? OLTP means, remember, it may be Java, .NET. So whatever we are using today, all of them are OLTP applications, but they are capturing a fresh data and small data. It is going to be stored, and most of the time we are reading and writing the data. 80% of the OLTP data will be writing data. So why OLTP means to run the business. To run business, we are going to be using a lot of applications. All the applications are going to be used by end users. So whatever be the application that you're using, Amazon.com is a OLTP application because I'm going to be using, I'm the end user. I'm not working for Amazon company. Or you go to bank tomorrow, you may be withdrawing the cash. You're an end user. You're not going to be part of the banking, right? Or you may be paying a loan amount to the bank, or you may be buying a medical health insurance policy, or you may be claiming the policy. All the places where end users are interacting and giving the data is fresh data you're going to be giving. So OLTP is nothing but data origin. Data will get generated for the business. Clear? So OLTP places where the customers are going to be generating, the data. See, Amazon data, Amazon company is not writing, right? You're going to be buying the product, the data will get generated. You go to goonlinetrainings.com, you inquire, you give the data, data will get generated like that. So nobody is going to be inserting the data manually. So you go, you withdraw the cash, that data is generated there. You go, book a movie ticket, data got generated there. Like that, who's generating the data? You and me is generating the data. You go to social media, upload a song. You go to social media, you watch some YouTube. YouTube is capturing some data. Who came? From which location they came? What YouTube video you have watched? And how much time you have watched? What is the comment you have written? All the YouTube data, it is also OLTP. OLTP means online transaction data. It is a fresh data. Fresh means OLTP. Remember, wherever there is a fresh data, it is a OLTP data. Clear? Now, but every day you're buying and buying, buying and buying in Amazon.com. One day, what will happen? Your servers are full, right? You are buying the product. For example, this is my laptop. I wanted to buy some, the mobile phone or laptops. So this is my laptop. I wanted to go and buy some product. Daily, I'm going to be buying and buying, buying and buying. So all the data will come here, right? But one day it will be full. People are buying and buying, buying and buying. So you are going to be connected. Many people are going to be connected to OLTP machines only. OLTP machines are fresh transaction. It is going to be storing. I have given you. If you go to uh, a tanker, you will get the fresh data. Within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, your bucket is full. So this server will be full within 6 months or 3 months or 1 year. These servers will be full, right, with the data. They'll have some configuration, but what is the size here? Very small configuration they'll keep, just like a bucket size. What is the bucket size? 30-40 liter, like that. These sizes are very, very small. So that is what I told you. OLTP, even though it is a server, they are going to be maintaining. These are small, sizes. So it is going to be having small data, maybe less than 1 terabyte of data. The capacity of the server, the computer may be in GBs. Clear? Because you cannot carry a bigger bucket. So you cannot, capture. So what is the bucket size? 30-40 liters. Right? So when the bucket is full, what you do, you're going to be taking the data from here, dumping here. If the server is fully here, if the server is fully here, what do? You have to take the data from here. You're going to be dumping the data to this, and your servers are completely empty. This server will be empty, this server will be empty. You assume every day you're buying the Amazon product. Amazon OLTP servers are full one day, right? So one day it will be full, it will be full, it will be full. Dubai, this is full. But what should I do with the old data? Once in a 6 months, once in a year, all old data will be taken out from the OLTP. It is dumped onto the OLAP. OLAP means it is going to be maintaining historical data. Every month data it is going to go. Think about, you go to Tirumala Tirupati or you go to any church. So what you will have? You will have a gift boxes, or you can donate some funds to Tirumala Tirupati. There are some hundis. So you can put lot of cash or gold, whatever it is. But once in 5 days, once in a month, hundi will be full. What will you do? You take the all items from the hundi or the gift boxes, all of them will be taken, and now hundi will be empty. Again, the new uh, customers will come, they'll put the gift. So hundis are the OLTP buckets. You think like that. Hundis are what? OLTP buckets. These are the collection points. So the original data will come there. Once the hundi is full, you're going to be taking all the cash gifts, and it is going to be archiving into one more bigger room. That is what is called OLAP. OLAP means, old gifts, old cash, old ornaments are going to be collected and kept it in the separate box. Again, the gift boxes are again empty. Like that, you need to think. Clear? So what is OLAP means? So every time, every 1 month, every day you'll get the fresh data, but slowly this fresh data you are going to be dumping into the data warehousing. It will become historical data. It is not a small data, it is a large data. Why? Every month 500 GB into 12 months data, 6000 GB, it is equivalent to 6 terabytes into 10 years of data, it will become 60 terabytes of data. Remember. So every month you're going to be dumping the data. It will become slowly terabytes of data. It is historical data, read only data. It is not going to be used to run the business. It is going to be used to improve your business. I'll talk about this point later. Okay. And who's going to be using this data? Not the end user, business user. Means management of the company is going to be using your OLAP data. OLAP means data warehousing data. OLAP means what? It is going to be data warehousing data. So, in our example, what I told you, every day you are going to be collecting the water and putting the water into the your data warehouse. Data warehouse is a drum or the tank, like that. Day one, day two, day three, day four data, you're going to be dumping it here. Right? So every time you'll come back with the empty buckets. Now, manually you're going to be dumping the data from here to here. My friend came and told me, Bhaskar, why are you manually dumping the data? Can't you buy a motor pump? Okay. Now I got an idea. I will be able to buy this kind of a motor pump. So what is a motor pump? This is a Agripo, Crampton, Powerhouse, a lot of pumps are there. These pumps are nothing but your ETL, remember. Okay. So it will connect it to your bucket, maybe one bucket, two buckets. It's going to be putting all the data into the tank. Clear? So ETL means it is going to be importing, exporting a data software, or it is going to be data pumping software. Am I clear? It may be Crampton, it may be SSIS from Microsoft company. This may be one more company, it may be Data Stage. So lot of companies ETL tools are available. You have Azure Data Factory from Microsoft, IBM company, Microsoft company, Textmo company. Lot of ETL tools are available. ETL means extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. Simply, these are data pumping softwares. From one place to another place, I need to pump the data. So, how do I pump the data? We are going to be using what is called as a ETL. Clear? So I buy a motor, I'll fix it to my bucket and I'll fix it to my tank. I switch on the motor. So within 5 minutes, all water from the source will go to the tank. Again, I'll fill my buckets. Like that, the data is going to be coming once in a week, once in a month. All the fresh data will be accumulated and dumped onto the tank. Tank is called a data warehouse. But my mother told me, Are Bhaskar, don't store all the data directly to the tank because nowadays we are getting lot of muddy water. The water is not so clean. So what I do, instead of dumping the water directly to the tank, I'm going to be dumping the water into, let us say, one staging area. So here I'm going to be dumping. So here I'm going to be cleaning. Now from this, using this ETL, I'm going to be keeping them into final tank. Okay. This is a tank number one. This is tank number two. This water will go to this tank. This is what is called a staging area. Okay. Now here I'm going to be putting the water. I'm going to be cleaning the water. Cleaned water using one more ETL. I'm going to be dumping into tank number two. This is what is called data warehouse. So data warehouse is also one more tank and the staging also one more tank. So that is the reason we are going to be using two tanks here. Okay, we are going to, this is one tank, small tank, this is a bigger tank, and this is one motor pump, this is one more motor pump. So every Sunday, you're going to be pumping the data, or every Monday, you're going to be pumping the data. Your data will be here, all the data will come here and with the help of this pump, and after I'm cleaning the water, cleaned water will go here. So like that, second week also I'm going to be getting the fresh data. I'm going to be putting it here, and after that I'm going to be loading it here. Every month data, slowly it is going to be going and going and going. So this is what you need to understand. Clear? So that is what is the point you need to know. Clear? Guys, are you able to understand? This is how daily data a company is going to be capturing the data into the OLTP computers. OLTP where you will have a fresh data. OLTP where you have a fresh data. OLTP means it can be Java machine, .NET machine, doesn't matter. Whatever be the application that you and me are using today, all of them are called OLTP applications. It is nothing to do with Java or SAP or X or Y or Z. So if you put the fresh data, it is a OLTP data, phone pay OLTP data, ICICI Bank, OLTP application. So all of them are for the end users purpose. Clear? So in your body, ETL is happening. Who's going to be doing ETL? Pumping the blood one place to another place. Who's doing? That is heart. Heart is your ETL. But in your body, somebody is cleaning your blood. That is staging. That is what is called kidney. Kidney is your staging area. The blood is going to be filtered or cleaned. The cleaned blood is going to be circulated to the many places with the help of ETL. Your heart is the ETL. Yeah? So everything is happening like that. So OLTP applications are we are going to be using. So whenever you buy any product, all your data will go to one computer. If that computer is full, what the IT company is going to be doing, taking the data from there and dumping the data into the OLAP server. You try to go to State Bank of India, you ask them, sir, I wanted to have my 10 years back transaction I wanted to see. Can you see in SBI? No, no. Why? SBI is a OLTP application. They may maintain 1 year data or 6 months data only. Remaining data, SBI bank will be maintaining OLTP setup, OLAP setup, or data warehousing setup. All historical data would have gone. You go to railway and ask them, sir, I have booked a train ticket 10 years back. Can you give me the details? They'll say, no, 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 we don't have any data. So they may maintain maximum 6 months data, 1 year data in OLTP, and remaining data, all the data will be maintained in the data warehousing of railway. So every business will have two systems. One is called OLTP computers, where the fresh data will come. Then once the bucket is full, when the server is full, the old data will be transferred to OLAP or data warehousing. So every business, State Bank of India will have OLTP system, OLAP or data warehousing system. Amazon will have, ICICI Bank will have, Railway, any business you take, Airtel or Walmart company, every company will have OLTP and OLAP. OLAP where historical data. Why we need to maintain OLAP? Why can't we delete the old data? Because if I delete all the old data, I cannot run my business. Why? Because I wanted to analyze my data. This is the data I have it here, last 10, 20 years of data. I wanted to analyze the data. I wanted to know how last 5 years sales. So where is the data now? The data is available in the data warehouse, not in OLTP systems. Clear? Now, OLTP systems will maintain only one copy of the data or small time data. So, what we are going to be maintaining, last 20 years of data will be available in the data warehousing machines. Now, with the data, what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be doing what is called as a, I'm going to be taking the data from data warehousing, and I'm going to be using the data warehousing data, and I'm going to be processing this data. For example, daily you're going to be buying the vegetables and keeping the vegetables in the refrigerator. So if you keep the vegetables, is it okay? Somebody has to go to kitchen and they need to process, right? They need to cook the vegetables. So refrigerator is going to be storing the vegetables only. Data warehouse store your data. For example, I have data called 10 and 20. If I store the data, what is the use? You need to process the data. So the processing purpose, where we go? We are going to be going to the kitchen, right? So data warehouse is your refrigerator. Refrigerator will have a chicken, paneer, palak, spinach, vegetables are there. But you need to go to kitchen and you need to process the food. Like that, we have to go to one more application called SSAS, where data processing is going to be happening. Kitchen where the vegetables will be processed, and SSAS will be your application which is going to be processing. So 10 plus 20, you if you want to know total, that is what is called a 30. The processing is going to be happening in the kitchen. The kitchen is SSAS. Now I want to know how many customers are there too. What is the minimum? 10. What is the maximum? 20. So you have a large amount of billions of data here. On this data, somebody has to process the data, right? End of the day, if you daily data simply dumping into the data warehousing is not sufficient. So what is the thing I need to do? I need to analyze the data. How do I analyze the data? Simple question is that what is my total sales? Now billions of data you have it in the data warehousing. Somebody has to take the data and somebody has to process the data. So processing will be done in the SSAS. Processing means I'm talking about I wanted to know some operation. I wanted to know which city the sales is less. So I need to find out the city wise, sales, and I have to organize from highest to lowest, and I need to take the lowest data. Clear? So this processing is going to be happening where? In the kitchen. Only daily you get the vegetables or dump the vegetables in the refrigerator, that is fine. But until and unless if you don't have a kitchen, you cannot process, right? You cannot prepare the food. Clear? We are going to be loading the raw vegetables, the cleaned vegetables into the data warehousing. Data warehousing only to store a large amount of historical data. That's it. But only the raw data is not sufficient. You need to aggregate the data. Means I wanted to know total sum. I wanted to minimum, maximum, more, median, mode. Lot of things I wanted to process. The processing steps are going to be happening in your kitchen. The kitchen is called SSAS. Now, once food is ready, what you do? So you are going to be serving the food into the plate. Now, the process of data, for example, you have prepared lot of things. Now, all these things you need to serve them in the plate. Now, this is your plate. So, what is the plate now? The plate is called your reporting. Okay, reporting is a plate. So, what you do? You're going to be creating lot of visualizations here, right? So, you are going to be taking the raw vegetables from here and you're going to be preparing the food. Cleaned food you're going to be serving into the plate. The plate is your reporting, it is your Power BI, right? Or maybe Excel is also number one reporting tool, or maybe Tableau. So this is what you got to understand. Now, these reports are will be given to the managers, Amazon managers. They will be able to take the decisions. Okay, now, so you have a data warehousing system where decisions are going to be taken. Who's going to be analyzing the report? Your management. Amazon company will say why the sales is less in Hyderabad, why the sales is more in let us say in Vijayawada, why the Ramadan sales is not so good last 1 year in India, why very bigger sales, very very high sales is happening in, let us say, Sri Lanka compared to India. Like that, they will be able to take a lot of reports and compare, and they will take a lot of decisions. Clear? So OLTP data customers are producing, and OLAP data, OLAP applications, end users are not going to use. Management of the company, CEO, CFO, sales manager, business manager, all the people are going to be using the OLAP data, data warehousing data, and they are going to be morning to evening analyzing and analyzing. Clear? And the management is going to be taking the decisions. So it is also called as a decision making system. Business intelligence are also called as a decision making system. It is also called as a data analytics. Clear? So all these things you have to know. You have to work with SQL, ETL, staging, data warehousing, SSAS, and the Power BI. Clear? So that is what you have to know. So did you understand clearly or not? If you have any questions, you are welcome in the chat window. I will take 5 more minutes and I will be able to talk about it. So who's going to be using this data? Business users means what? Your CEO or your managers in the Amazon company, all the people, right? So this is what is important. So now, what is that we are going to be using? So before that, I want to give you one small history about Microsoft. So it is a SQL Server is a RDBMS software from Microsoft. Okay, now let me give you history. I'll take 5 more minutes. So, SQL Server history, I want to give you, and I'll stop the class. It is the final one. It is started in year 1.0 version. It is started in 1918 in purely SQL or RDBMS software, relational data management tool. It is going to be storing your data, retrieving the data. Then 5.0, this is the version. Then 7.0, then 2000. This is the version till that it is completely this RDBMS software. But later on, it is going to be released a software 2005. It is not only this. In this version, Microsoft released what is called as a MSBI also added. What is MSBI now? You know, SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS also got loaded. So when you install this version, you have SQL, that is storing data, retrieving data. So these three tools also got added. Now, what is SSIS stands for? It is SQL Server Integration. Integration means combining services. That is what is called the first software ETL. The next one is called SSAS. So here we are going to be analyzing the data. Simply, we are going to be processing the data. It is your kitchen. The next one I'm talking about SSRS. It is SQL Server Reporting Services. This is gone. Nobody is using this. So in this place only, now we are good. This is a reporting tool. This tool is now gone. Power BI is released by Microsoft. Now this nobody is using it. Now you have to use SSIS, SSAS, and Power BI, and you need to use data warehousing and lot of other things you need to use it. Clear? So, so what are the tools that you're going to be learning? So, as I told you, SQL Server, Power BI, SSIS for 25 hours, data warehousing for 10 hours, and SSAS for the 10 hours. So, tomorrow I'm going to be showing you how to install SQL Server. So, many versions we have. So, what is the current version? Let me give you versions 2008, then 2012, then 2014, then 2016, then 2017, then 2019, now 2022. So tomorrow I'm going to be giving it to you 2019. You can install, or 2022 you can also install, but tomorrow I'll give you 2019. Clear? So if you wanted to become a data analyst, you should know ETL very well, SQL Server very well, blah, blah, blah. SQL Server, we are going to be learning this one and this one from tomorrow. But Power BI will be live classes from tomorrow, not from tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be showing you how to install SQL Server. I don't have a live classes. I'm going to be giving you videos. Okay, na? I'm going to be giving you videos. You will be able to watch daily one video, 1 hour video you will have in Telugu and English. If you need in Telugu, you can tell me. I can give you pre-recorded Telugu videos. You can watch daily one video. Notes will be there in English. So 1 hour video, don't watch at least 15 minutes you watch, you're getting it bored, stop it. Evening you watch 15 minutes like that, you can complete the video 3, 4 times, and 15 minutes, 15 minutes you can watch and you can complete. So first 2 months, we are going to be focusing on SQL Server and Power BI. Power BI will be live from day after tomorrow, same timing. But SQL Server, you need to watch one video in the morning, evening, so that parallelly you can complete these two. Third month, I'm going to be giving you SSIS and data warehousing and SSAS, so that this will be 25 days, is it 10 hours? So this is a third month, or you may take 1.5 month. So 3.5 months you can complete this one, and afterwards. So this is, I don't have the live classes as of now. I'm planning to give videos only. Okay, you can plan for this. But if there is a live, then definitely you can accommodate in the live. Otherwise, I can give you videos. All of them are no coding, low coding. So once it is completed, 4 month, fourth month, fifth month, 6 months, CV preparation, projects, assignments, everything you will be able to do it. And you can come back to me with the interview questions and everything. I'll be preparing the CV. We are going to be working with the project, assignments. A lot of things are going to be happening. It is a completely practical oriented. From next week onwards, we are going to be starting from very, very basic level to advanced level. All these things you need to practice. Otherwise, get a job. Okay. SQL Server is very, very, very important. Don't tell me I have Udemy videos or I have YouTube videos or I know basics of SQL. No, no, no. 70% of the interview questions are going to be asked from the SQL. Remaining 30% interview will be happening in Power BI, SSIS, and data warehousing, and blah, blah, blah. So you can understand much more weightage need to have in SQL. So daily one video of SQL you need to know. So the 20, 30 lakhs packages you will be able to get. My tip, my people will tell me, sir, 90%, 99% of the questions from your syllabus only. Because of your syllabus only, I cracked 30, 23 lakhs, 8 lakhs to 23 lakhs means 20, 200% hike. Okay. And people, this guy is saying, recently got a job in December 24, 24. Told me, sir, because of your package, your knowledge only, I got 19.5 lakhs, 23, 25 lakhs because of rich in the content. You will not be able to get elsewhere. Clear? So that is the point. Hope you understand this. So if you have any questions, you are welcome. So this video also I'm going to be uploading in Bhaskar Jogi or Go Online Trainings YouTube channel. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. If you have 5 minutes time means I can tell you the fee structure. You can make either you can attend fixed timing batch. If you don't have a time means you can take the videos and daily you can watch the videos and connect with me one to one on this number for the doubts clarifications. Monday to Friday we'll have classes. So daily recorded videos I'm going to be giving it to you. Once you make the payment in the portal, all the videos are going to be uploading, right? Only demos are going to be uploaded in the youtube.com. But from tomorrow, all the videos are going to be uploaded in the one more portal. You will get a user ID and password once you make the payment and everything. Okay. It completes all free demos. From tomorrow, the meeting ID will change. Same time we can connect with the new meeting ID. If you need any payments or any links, if you wanted to get it, you can call them tomorrow. But I can show you the payment options now. You can just ask me any questions if you have. Let me give you the payment options also. Okay. Thank you, guys.